I was driving down a road I didn't understand, with a quiet little whisper resting in my hand. Stop for someone hurting, show them I am near. I am still leading, I am still here. So I pulled into the station, nothing felt the same. Just a simple place with ordinary names, but heaven had a reason hidden in the air. God was already moving, God was already there. I saw a car sitting lonely by the side. I waited there, but no one came outside. Then through the glass I saw a woman's face, and my heart knew this was holy grace. You were the message God wanted to send, a light in the dark when the road seemed to end. When the world kept taking and your heart almost broke, He heard every question that you never spoke. You were not forgotten, you were not alone. He sent love to find you when you couldn't find home. In the middle of tears, in the middle of pain, God was still speaking your name. I said, I just wanna pay for your gas today. I felt like God told me to help you this way. Then your eyes filled with tears like a storm breaking free, and you said, this is God finding me. You said somebody stole from you, and people kept taking more than they knew. You said, I try to help, I try to be kind, but I keep asking God, why? And I heard heaven whisper through your cries, child. I saw every tear you tried to hide. Sometimes a stranger standing in the rain becomes the proof that God still knows your name. You were the message God wanted to send, a light in the dark when the road seemed to end. When the world kept taking and your heart almost broke, He heard every question that you never spoke. You were not forgotten, you were not alone. He sent love to find you when you couldn't find home. In the middle of tears, in the middle of pain, God was still speaking your name. You said, I don't know why I came here today. And I said, me either, but God made a way. You said, I needed somebody, I needed a sign, and heaven answered right on time. You said, you stopped me in my tracks. I was about to fall, I was about to turn back, but mercy walked in before the damage was done. And God sent a stranger to remind you of His love. He sees the giver when the giver feels empty. He sees the wounded who still tries to be friendly. He sees the heart that people used and betrayed. He hears the prayers you were too tired to pray. He sees you, He knows you, He holds you, He won't let go. You were the message God wanted to send, a hand reaching out when you needed a friend. When your faith was shaken and your hope felt small, He came through the kindness of one simple call. You were not forgotten, you were not alone. He sent love to find you when you couldn't find home. In the middle of tears, in the middle of pain, God was still speaking your name. At a gas station on an ordinary day, God turned a stranger into answered prayer. And when you thought nobody cared anymore, love came knocking at your door. You were the message, you were the sign, you were the reason. God said, go now, it's time. And in that moment, heaven came through to say, my child, I still see you.